Welcome everybody, and it's the derby weekend, and welcome to Vertical Football Podcast. Mr. Rush,
Yo, Baba.
it's the weekend already,
Yeah.
and this weekend is going to be hot.
Mm-hmm.
It is Tottenham versus Chelsea. Tottenham at home. First of all, how are you recovering from the last defeat?
Are we recovering?
Yeah.
Maybe I'm seeing it differently, Sha, because I did my analysis before that particular match and I spoke about
Yeah, we're here together. Yeah, we discussed it.
like this is going to be a different match, different from what everyone is expecting, because we're looking at Sunderland.
Okay.
Oh, this is a very small team. They're just coming from relegation, but I didn't expect us to lose. But I knew that the match was not going to be a light or simple match, because we have seen the way they play, we saw the way they attack, we see the I even spoke about the counter, all those kind of things. But that particular match, I felt like we were sloppy, we were slow in our build up, our passes we didn't get right. We looked like we didn't even have so much of chances. Yeah, the two best chances that we had was from Garnacho. He scored the first one, the second one the keeper blocked. But I felt like we were sloppy. We looked like we were fatigued, and fatigued not just in the body alone, even in the mind, the decision making and everything. So I think we just need to shed that off and
look forward to this game.
Look forward to this particular.
So quick one, coming into this particular game, you guys have, let's say, the last 4 matches you played against Tottenham, you've won everything.
Yeah, Tottenham is my boy, man.
Yeah, I know he's your boy. Yeah. But now looking at this season, Tottenham is like way above Chelsea in the league table.
Yeah.
Do you think, and this season they've been doing well, it's just that people have not been paying attention to them.
Yeah.
Do you think that will,
be a factor,
a thing in this particular game?
Yeah, definitely, because you see the way they play this season, it's a very different Tottenham.
Okay.
Yeah, and most especially the influence of Thomas Frank. I think that's what everybody's missing in that particular one. But Chelsea versus Tottenham has always been a very different game, irrespective of who the coaches. We have seen. Even when it was very heated, Thomas Tuchel versus Antonio Conte, where there was a whole lot of drama in that particular match. You have seen Pochettino against Postecoglou. You have seen Maresca against Postecoglou. It has always been a very different kind of game. And I used to like something about this particular match. The first leg of every Tottenham versus Chelsea is always very intense.
Very intense. Sometimes
very
intense.
Red card, a lot of goals.
Yeah.
Like there was 4-3, there was 4-1.
There was a season where one season when Tottenham was so in form. When they played you guys, they scored like 2 goals early, something like that.
Yeah.
And you guys came back.
Yeah,
there was one, I think.
That was the one they later got the red card.
The red card, yeah.
We
There was one you guys played when I think Cucurella was using the boots that was slippery, something like that.
Yeah.
You remember that game?
That should be the 4. That's the 4-3.
That's the same 4-3.
Yeah, that's first leg last season, 4-3.
So
he's always, but one constant thing is majority of those first leg were won by Chelsea. Yeah, we tend to always win the first leg.
You guys have had a lot of,
I think our last 10 matches against Tottenham, I've won 8.
Okay.
And draw just 1 and lost 1.
Okay.
Yeah, and I think that last one they won was there was one match like that. I think it was Graham Potter's era, where Skip and one other guy, somebody played one very mad shot from outside, and Kepa was just standing there.
And looking.
And that's the 2-0. Aside from that, we have beaten Tottenham majority of the times we met them.
Now, coming into this particular game, game of the weekend. Now, let's take a look at the first 11 and look at, tell me the players you think shouldn't be starting.
Yeah.
And, compare the previous, like the last game first 11 to this one. Your own first 11.
Yeah. Oh. As much as I know where we are going to now, as much as the centre back is a problem, but there is something I want to see, and this is just objective, not my personal, but looking at the starting data, how we will try to analyze the first 11. Sanchez should start in goal. On the left side, the fullbacks should be Rich James and Cucurella, because I don't know if Malo Gusto's red card is over yet.
Before you continue, what do you think of Rhys James' performance recently?
But honestly, if not aside the last match, I think Rich James is still on that level. His top is good. His passes are great. His defensive duty okay for me. I think he gives us a whole lot of balance.
Do you think Rich James is a good leader?
Definitely. Like when according to Maresca, when he came into the club, he didn't see him at that level of somebody who can carry the guys and pull them along. But I think after that time, if we compare what it has been before that time and after that time, I think he has gotten better. Even if you are looking at it, the way he speaks to the boys, the way he gets things organized on the pitch. So I think he's getting better.
So let's move on.
On the fullback, Rhys James and Cucurella, stable. The two centre backs. And why I want to choose these two centre backs is just Tottenham, in the way they have played this season, they don't really play so much in the center of the pitch. They don't use the central channel. So they play more on the wide channel, the right side and the left side. And we found out they pull a whole lot of crosses. So we are going to get a whole lot of crosses arriving into the box. So I want to see tall guys in that space. And I would like to see Achimpong and... This is sad to say, but you just have to say it. Tosin at the same time because of the height and.
So Chalobah should be benched.
Yeah, I definitely want to see Chalobah bench. I need somebody in that forward line. Thomas Frank will press you, but you cannot. You can still rely on what's it called? You can still rely on Achimpong taking the ball from the back and moving forward and still having the leg and the speed to cover quickly. When they probably get the ball, and they are moving in
I think I understand what you're saying because if you look at the Sunderland game, Sunderland, of course, they're a good side. They're trying, but Tottenham is like level above Tottenham. So that thing that Tottenham can do you, Tottenham will do like times two.
Like times two, and it will be very, very dangerous.
Do you understand? They can do it like 5 times. If Tottenham will do it one time, they will do it like 5 times.
Effectively,
and they have the players to do it. You have Kudus, there is
Pedro Porro,
there is Xavi Simons, those guys that have done it. You understand? So I think I understand why you're saying all these things. Please,
so just give me those two centre backs, and in the center of the pitch. I want to see Caicedo and Enzo Fernandez, and their main job here is, as much as they would go into the offensive part of the pitch, I think I want to see them more active defensively because these guys don't play in the center of the pitch. Tottenham, so they will leverage more on not just crosses alone. They will leverage more on square plays. They will leverage more on cutbacks. So if you have somebody who is going to be a screen on the defense, they'll be able to block all those kind of balls coming into those space. So to like clear out. So I would say I would prefer to see Caicedo and Enzo Fernandez as a double pivot. And Liam Delap is back. So João Pedro should stay in the 10. And on the right hand side, or depending on how we are saying it, so if Chelsea is starting here, going forward like this, on the left hand side, I want to see I would like to see. I'm looking at who can play in that space. Pedro Neto. Is Pedro Neto good there? Yeah, let Pedro Neto play on the left hand side. And on the right hand side, I want threats. I want good pace. I want dribbler. I want somebody who can take somebody on. So play me Estavao. Let Estavao start and put Pedro Neto up front. Yeah, let Estavao start on the right hand side. Yeah, let Pedro Neto start on the left hand side here. Put João Pedro in the 10 and allow Liam Delap start on the 9. Now,
talking about, let's just pick on a particular player. I was going through a stat like recently that what's his name? Your striker,
João Pedro.
João Pedro has not scored in like how many games? Like 9 games.
9 games. Yeah.
What do you have to say about that?
Honestly, I'm not worried, and I don't see it as much as it looks like a problem. But if you look at the way Chelsea is playing, or Chelsea have been playing, or the way we set up to play, you would not blame him for that.
Now wait, because if this same thing happened to Jackson, you guys will complain.
Yeah, because the profile is different. You are looking at Jackson.
But why will you crucify Jackson for the same thing João Pedro is doing? And this person is to take the blame. This person is not to take the blame because this person doesn't play like this person. I feel like he's wrong.
Yeah, I understand where you're coming from. You are looking at, okay, these guys are strikers. Yes. We're supposed to grade them on the same level. But you are looking at the way you are looking at profile are going to be different as much as the role is the same thing.
Okay.
These are the position, these are the 9, this is the 9, this is the 9, but these profiles are different.
Okay.
Joao Pedro's profile is not that guy who can stay with the 9 up front, who can stay with the defender as the last man there. He's the guy who needs to be looking at the defender.
What is his primary job?
His primary job.
Why did they sign him? Is he striker?
No, we didn't sign him as that out 9 striker. The out 9 striker Chelsea signed was Liam Delap.
Okay.
That's why we had Liam Delap and still went on to sign Joao Pedro, because there is a way we want to play. So the way we want to play is we need somebody who will be as the out 9 striker, staying there, pinning somebody up front, then allowing this Joao Pedro guy look straight into them and then take the ball and charge them. Or when this guy up there can open that space, then exploit the space. If Jackson was available, you would play Jackson and Joao Pedro. You will not play Jackson or Joao Pedro.
So that means he's literally playing like a supporting striker.
He's playing like an SS, supporting striker. Yeah. So I think with the coming back of Liam Delap, we are in a good space. Okay. But I don't want him to be rushed. I'm scared about this particular guy, Christian Romero. That guy can be very nasty. As balanced and
very brutal.
Very brutal. He can just go in and
you know what
even
surprised me? The guy has not been injured for a long time. Bro.
Yeah.
Normally, every 3-4 games. Well, he has been very fit like recently.
And stable. He's a very good defender. I think I like Guti so much. I like him so much. Bro.
Now, let me ask you this question. What should Chelsea avoid in this match?
I think we need to be very careful with players like Kudus. I don't want to use the word double up on Kudus, but if that's what he requires, double up on Kudus, because you have seen in the creative aspect of Tottenham this season, because they don't play in the central, so people like Xavi Simons, they are poison and other potent. They are not that strong and poisonous. But if you look at Kudus can take you on and go on to take shots.
That guy, oh boy.
Kudus can be that guy who will stay in the far side of the pitch and start making crosses.
And
he can do anything.
He can take the ball from his defense.
Yeah, and start beating everybody. Like, the guy is very, very dangerous. So I think just double down on Kudus. Be careful of the wide channel. And as much as you are still being careful of the wide channel, we need to be very careful on counter. Because Thomas Frank has showed it in Brentford that he can choose not to come out and play against you. Sit deep. Not because he just wants to sit deep, but because he wants to bait you into losing yourself. And let me just speak lastly about Chelsea's rest defense. I think our rest defense is bad and poor.
Not even rest, but please explain.
Yeah, so rest defense in the sense like when your team is in possession of the ball, the shape that your defense is taking is the rest defense. So with Chelsea, if the opponent is if they are standing with 2 strikers, like they are playing in a 5-3-2, we have a rest defense of 3 and 1. So we have the 3 defenders very close to themselves, and we have 1 midfielder who is the person of Moses Caicedo standing in that central space to form like a diamond there. So our rest defense is bad, not in the structure. The structure is okay. 3 and 1 is good. And if they are playing in the 5-4-1, we stay 2 and 1. That's nice. That's great. Everybody wants to have something like that. But the execution of the task when the ball is flying over is always our problem. And we saw it in the Brentford first goal where we lost the ball. Henderson took the direct pass to Kevin Shad before they react. And in that particular one, you look at Fofana, because he does not really understand the execution of that rest defense. He was supposed to stay so that he can run with Shadi, but he jumped because he wants to mark somebody, which was a very bad idea. You need to stay first. But if you look at this last match now, they reacted very slow. So Bromby had the chance and time to run into that space, so they started trying to catch up with him. And I've seen this a whole lot of time, even against Fulham. Tosin, after the pass have left, is just trying to run. So I think we need to do very much in our rest defense. The execution part most of the time has been poor. We just need to do something about that so we don't get punished for it all. All
right. Me, I'm even angry with Chelsea because last week they made me to lose money. I carried them straight to him, but these guys don't, But it's okay. I'll forgive you guys.
Apologize for that.
No, it's okay. It's a bit. So, guys, this is it. And if you have any opinion on this particular match, drop it in the comment section.
You don't care about the score.
Wait. Yeah, I'm not done with that.
Yeah.
Before we go, what is your scoreline prediction?
I want to, as much as I'm trying to stay in the pattern, every match is different. I want to follow the trend. Like majority of the first leg, Chelsea versus Tottenham, Chelsea victory. Yeah, majority. Tottenham wins some, but majority. So I think it's going to be a tough match, but I think we'll find a way to win this particular one. Tottenham scores. They find it very easy to score, and they concede less. So I think 1-0 will win this game. You don't see so much of goals.
Nah.
You see plenty goals.
I see goals.
I think 1-0.
I see goals, and I feel like what I'm thinking. Sometimes Chelsea can be very vulnerable, like when it comes to that counter. And when it comes to anytime they play on a very big stadium, you understand, it's always
hard for them.
Very open, you understand. But because they've proven several times that they can do it.
Yeah.
Of course, they've beaten Tottenham in that stadium. Yeah. And not once, not twice. You understand? I'm seeing like a draw.
Yeah, guys. Some part of me says
I
if Chelsea does not win,
Tottenham will take the lead. Later, maybe like a late goal. Chelsea will now equalize and it will end the draw.
I don't see so much of goals in this particular one. Yeah.
Okay. Yeah. So guys, this is it. Thanks for watching. Don't forget to like, share, and subscribe for more content like this. Yeah. We'll drop every week. So guys, namaste. See you next time.
See you.